Hell no, I said. A 10-day silent meditation retreat? No talking for 10 days? You have got to be kidding me. Here I was backpacking through Thailand with my new travel friend Kim. We were headed for a scuba diving course in Thailand along the coast, and she had just informed me she had a deadline. She had traveled just all the way there so that she could attend a 10-day meditation retreat. Now, I had no interest. In fact, I couldn't think of something I would rather not do. But I said, okay, fine, we'll go do this scuba diving course, and then you'll head off to your retreat, and I'll go party some more. So the next 5 days pass, and we're partying, hanging out, learning to scuba. On the last day, I say, you know what? I really think that sounds like the hardest thing I could ever do. Maybe I should give it a try. Not to mention, I heard that it only costs $5 a day for room and board. That was music to this poor backpacker's ears. So after one last night of partying, we both wake up feeling not so great. But I say, Kim, I'm coming with you. So we head for the bus station, and we board a really rickety bus that takes us 4 hours inland outside a small town called Chaya in Thailand. And we arrive, the bus driver sort of slows to a halt in the middle of a big road and points down a dirt path and says, that's where you're headed. Okay, so we grab our backpacks, make our way off the bus, and start walking down this dirt path. Immediately, I'm thinking, this was not my best decision. No. Okay, but, let's see what happens. So we walk down the dirt path, arrive at the end, and there's a small Thai woman standing in front of a folding table. Welcome, we're so glad you've arrived. Thank you for coming. We're so happy to have you at our retreat. We'll just need you to sign in, put your things in storage, and then we'll show you to your room. I'm sorry, storage? I just have a backpack. No. We request that you turn in your cell phone, your music player. What? Why? And also your books and your journal. The panic in me is rising. I'm thinking, what? I can't survive. I turn to Kim. She looks calm as can be. If you want to back out now, you can. No, I got this. So we proceed to storage. I hand over all of my most favorite possessions. And then we're shown to our rooms. Rooms is a little bit of an oversell. It's a cell, about 8 by 8, concrete all around, with a special concrete slab just for the bed. A bamboo mat is laid across it, and a wooden pillow. That's right, a wooden pillow. It's exactly what you're picturing, a log of wood. That's what I got. Okay. All right, so immediately I'm thinking, this is not good. But all right, we're carrying on. There are 100 other people who have showed up in the same middle of nowhere place in Thailand. If they can handle this, I can handle this. Okay, so I hold myself steady and I make way for the main dining hall where we're all being welcomed. We're introduced and they say, from here on out, as soon as you hear this gong, there will be no talking for 10 days. Gong reverberates, and we all shuffle back to our cells for the night. 4:30 a.m. Gong! We're up, and 100 bleary-eyed souls make their way to the main meditation hall. We take our places on our mats where we've been shown the night before, and I, assume the standard position that I've, seen in the movies and such. And I sit down, begin my pose, begin to meditate. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. What's that rustling? It's like the leaves or a bag of potato chips. Oh, potato chips, that sounds... No, Laura, what are you doing? Get it together. Okay. I got this. All right. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. It's almost like I'm breathing underwater. It's like scuba last week. And all those people we were hanging out with, God, I bet they're at some new beach and they're partying and they're drinking some pina coladas and I'm just here. God, Laura, you are the worst. What is wrong with you? Get it together. And sure enough, I look to my right and to my left, and everyone around me is still assuming the pose, peaceful and zen-like, and reaching nirvana. I'm sure of it, and I am alone in my failure. Okay. To make matters worse, I glance to my left, and there is a girl sitting there with the dopiest, happiest grin on her face I've ever seen. And she is just so poised and perfect. Little did she know that she would become my mortal enemy over the course of the next 9 days. That's right. So, let's flash forward to day 6. We're now in theory supposed to have accomplished about 6 days and 60 hours of meditation. I would say I put in a solid 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. But in addition to my stomach grumblings for potato chips and my cravings for more beach and parties, I've added an extra element of loathing for all of my fellow meditators. So now my meditation goes something like this. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I bet you slept so well on that wooden pillow, didn't you, dopey girl? That's right, and you're just so excited about that pudding we're having for breakfast. You just can't wait, and I just can't. Laura, you are the worst person ever. Not only can you not meditate, but you hate everyone else here. So somehow, I made it. I don't really know how. Looking back on it today, I honestly can't tell you. But it's true. Day 10 arrived, and my freedom was in sight. So close, so close. But first, the final evening ceremony required that half a dozen speakers come up and share their feelings of peace and nirvana about how the week had changed them. I was dreading it. But still, I had to sit there. So the first, a silver-haired man glides up to the podium, and he begins. Now, this is the first time we've heard anyone speak in 10 days. This week, these 10 days have been so special for me. It has been a time of spiritual awakening, a time of recentering. I can't think of where I would have rather been. I cringe. What is wrong with these people? But I look around, and everyone is nodding in agreement. Yes, yes. I feel this same way. He sits down. A young blonde woman glides up to the podium. I could not think of a place I'd rather be, and I hope that I can return again and again, year after year, to go through the same experience and share it with all of you, wonderful people. Oh, I cringe. My failure is complete. I am truly surrounded by a sea of Zen overachievers, and I am the lone, terrible person. A young, dark-haired man walks up to the podium. He begins slowly. Some of you are probably looking around here at each other thinking, oh, here we go again, I cringe. I can't take it. And you're all thinking, I really hate some of you people. Aha! A kindred spirit! I'm not alone. I felt so liberated, I completely forgave all of my previous 10 days of meditation inadequacy. Not only had I found this kindred spirit, but I learned a lesson. Maybe not the one that I thought I would learn at the beginning of that meditation retreat, but I had learned that I didn't have to abide by the Zen master's standards. Their Zen didn't have to be my Zen. So sure enough, the next day, I'm picking up my cell phone, my music player, and all of my other normal trappings of human existence. And I am so excited when Dopey Girl comes walking up. Wasn't this retreat just the best? I am going to miss it so much, but you know what? I'm headed with a few people for a week-long meditation and yoga retreat. Would you like to join? I had no problem turning to her, smiling sweetly and saying, you know what? No thanks. I'm good. I'm off to the beach.